Hi guys, welcome back to 100% Mag. So here's your match review for Newcastle versus West Ham tonight at St James's Park, and of course it ended 3-0 to West Ham. It's obviously not the result we were looking for heading into this game, as we wanted Newcastle to go on 4-4, but I'll get a little bit more into it in a second as soon as we've looked at the Newcastle lineup for the game now. That'll be up on screen now. Now, in goal, we had Martin Dubravka, a back four of DeAndre Eden, Federico Fernandez, and Fabian Shaw. And obviously, the one change to the team that played on Monday night was Javier Manquillo coming in for Kieran Clark. Personally, I thought that was a kind of a dodgy decision by Rafa Benitez. I think he should have kept with the same team we played on Monday night against Burnley, as they did really well. But anyway, in the midfield, we had Mo Diami, Kay-Sun Young, Matt Ritchie, Jose Perez, and Kennedy. And then up front on his own, we had Solomon Rondon. On the bench, we had Freddie Woodman, Kieran Clark making the bench only this time, Jamal Lascelles, John Joe Shelvey, Sean Longstaff, Christian Atsu, and Joselu. Now, heading into the game, Newcastle took it to West Ham straight from the off, just like I was expecting with to. Not to be shy and not to sit back and defend against a team that's spent heavily in the transfer window. Let's say as they spent about 100 million in the transfer window this season, and bringing in players like Philip Anderson, absolute steal from Lazio. He's been really well for them this season. And anyway, pretty much Newcastle spent next to nothing in the window, and West Ham spent about 100 mil in the window. So the result being 3-0 West Ham at the end of the day was, I don't want to say justified, because Newcastle played a lot better than West Ham. We dominated pretty much the entire 90 minutes of the game, and West Ham got lucky with a couple of balls here and there. And the first one for them getting lucky really was the Hernandez goal on the 11th minute, just as Newcastle fans were coming in off of the 11th minute walk in the Magpie group's protest plan for this game. And just as the Newcastle fans were coming in on the walk-in on the 11th minute, Hernandez somehow managed to wind his way into the box, and Robert Snodgrass was allowed to run down the left and deliver an in-swing cross for the Mexican, which he completely somehow managed to get in front of Federico Fernandez and poke it into the back of the net past Dubravka. Then he missed a couple of great chances for West Ham, but then he fired home the second for them with Marko Arnautovic's flick on to set him up. And then, like I say, Jose Perez had some really great moments to get Newcastle into the game, and he missed so many of them. I think he had about 4 or 5 moments in the game to get Newcastle a goal and try and get something back into it, but unfortunately missed so many chances. And then, of course, at the end of the game, Philip Anderson had the absolute sitter of a chance just to finish it off, make it 3-0, put Newcastle to bed, and he did by slotting it under Martin Dubravka's legs and into the back of the net, make it 3-0. Now, the victory was only the Hammers' second in the league at St James's since 1998, and moves them into 13th spot on the Premier League table, which will be up on the screen now, on 15 points. Now, Newcastle dropped to 15th in the Premier League table and have 12 points, but we've got a game against Everton coming up at Goodison Park, so hopefully we can pick up a win there, get some points moving. Even if we had a win tonight, to be honest, we would have stayed 13th in the Premier League, because we couldn't have moved 12th, unfortunately, because Wolves were already on 16 points. And if we had a win tonight, we would have only been on 15 points, so we would have been 1 point behind Wolves in 13th place. But we still sit for 15th place in the Premier League, 3 points above the relegation zone. And if the 5 teams below were, if you can see it up on screen now, Cardiff, Huddersfield, Southampton, Burnley and Fulham all play the way they're playing at the moment, then you know, Newcastle have got every chance of staying in the Premier League, and then you've got teams like Crystal Palace, Wolves, Brighton. They could also go down as well. So if Newcastle just stay better than them teams, and we'll try and keep ourselves about 11th to 12th, I think we can survive in the Premier League for another season. Then there's definitely something got to be changed at boardroom level, in my opinion. Either make Ashley leaving and a new owner coming in, and a new person coming in and buying the club and becoming the new owner, or make Ashley funding in the transfer window in January heavily, like 50 million at least, for a striker, left back and another midfielder. But that's my thoughts and opinions. Let us know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Remember to like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags. Until next time, I'll see you all later.